Hi everyone, welcome back to our tea time chat, and I remain Sinat, your favorite prostate specialist, urology nurse practitioner. We are going to be doing today's episode differently. An old adage says, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So I'll be doing this episode while you join me in the kitchen, cooking a lovely delicacy from my hometown. I'm not going to say my hometown while I'm making this meal. So that's a puzzle for you to get. So just drop your comments in the comment section after watching the episode if you actually think you know my hometown. Join us, let's go. With me here, I've got okra, which is one of the ingredients in making this delicacy soup. With me here, I've got crayfish, which is also going to be one of our ingredients for making this delicacy from my hometown. Some of the protein, which is made of, we've got the goat's meat, we've got the beef, we've got our local cow skin, which we normally call pomo, which we are going to be using as protein for this lovely delicacy. And this is eragiri. We call this eragiri in my hometown, and it's one of the key ingredients to cook this delicacy soup. And we've got some spices here. This is a local spice just from my hometown. This is what we call leon. And this leon gives the soup a lovely aromatic smell, while this lava makes the okra more slippery. Then we've got our seasoning here, which is the Knorr cube we're going to be using to season the soup. We have got more proteins here. We've got a bit of bushmeat and some snails, which is going to add more delicacy and going to make the soup more delicious. Here with me, we've got something we call dry fish. And this in my hometown, some people call it Ejaculation, because I'm from a state where we have a waterside area, and so we have a lot of dry fish circulating around the state. So this particular fish is from my state, and we call it Ejaculation. One of the ingredients that we're going to be using in making this delicacy is palm oil, and this palm oil is from my hometown. We are very rich in palm kernel, and we make very good palm oil in my state. So it's still a puzzle for you to unravel. Guess the state I am from and my hometown. And this yam, in my hometown, the soup is not complete without the pounded yam. And we're going to make the soup with pounded yam this afternoon. So join us as we go on this episode. In our last episode, we talked about prostate cancer, how to diagnose and stage the disease. And I got a lot of messages in my inbox from a lot of people asking different questions. I'll be addressing some of these misconceptions because there are lots of misconceptions about prostate health and prostate cancer. I'll be addressing these misconceptions, and I'll be stating facts about prostate health and prostate cancer in this episode. Join me as we go. One of the misconception questions I got from the comments in my inbox is, prostate cancer is an old man disease that affects everyone the same. My doctor said I don't need to worry until I'm 50. So why are you saying 45? Do you know what the fact is? Great question, actually. While general guidelines often say 50, but major organizations like the Prostate Cancer UK and the British Association of Urology Surgeons recommend men of black heritage to start the conversation at 45 or even 40 if it's in the family, because our risk is significantly higher. We have to be proactive as black men. I hear you. That's a common fear. But here is the good news. Screening usually starts with just a simple PSA blood test. And it's a quick needle and some labs. Not different from you checking your blood for malaria. While a physical examination, such as the digital rectal examination, the bump test, is sometimes needed later, the PSA blood test is our first line of defense. It's quick, routine, and saves lives. The symptoms. I feel fine. Everything down there feels okay. In fact, my staff of office works great. Do I still need a check? Yes, you need a check. That's the tricky thing about prostate cancer. Early stages usually have zero symptoms. By the time you feel it, it's often more advanced. Screening is about catching it while you still feel 100% healthy. By the time you feel pain or notice changes in your urine flow, the cancer may have spread. This is why we screen before you feel sick, and that gives a better outcome. Some say prostate cancer diagnosis is a death sentence. No, it's not. Early detection means more treatment options, many of which have very little impact on your quality of life. So the earlier you go for your PSA test for us to start early screening, the better the treatment options you have and the better the outcome we get. Some say the doctor will tell me when it's time to test. I would say, take your life in your hands. Doctors are humans like you. Speak to your doctor, your healthcare professional. Tell them, as a black man, I know my risk for prostate cancer is higher, and I want to start regular PSA blood tests today. You have to be your own advocate, remember? Some doctors don't bring it up automatically. Be proactive. There is this chatter I hear about regularly. The chatter states, cleaning out the pipes to stay healthy. Someone sent a comment in and said, I was told I can prevent prostate cancer by ejaculating 3 times weekly. While this sounds like a convenient health hack, the science behind this is more tricky than a simple magic number. Here's the puzzle for you to unravel. Although research from Harvard states frequent ejaculation can help improve prostate health. However, ejaculation frequency is just a correlation, not a guarantee shield. Genetics, diet, and age plays significantly larger roles in overall cancer risk. 3 times a week is certainly better for your prostate health than once a month, but it's not a get of jail free card. Remember, as Africans, we believe in alternative medicine. One of the misconceptions is, can't I just take herbs or change my diet instead of getting a PSA blood test done? A healthy diet is quite amazing for your body, but it doesn't replace the screening. Think of the PSA as the dashboard light we talked about, the traffic light for your health. Apps can't tell you what your internal levels are. Do both. Healthy eating, dieting, exercise, and screening. Sedentary lifestyle can send you to your early grave. Try to move your body. Now, it's time to address lifestyle management to help manage urine urgency, frequency, weak stream, waking up at night to pee. Some of the misconception questions I got is, I should drink less water to stop urine urgency. No. Dehydration can actually make your symptoms worse. You are advised to take at least 2 to 3 liters of fluid in a day and stop drinking fluids anything after 6 p.m. to help you prevent night wee. Take more clear water, less of bladder irritants such as coffee. Reduce your coffee intake. No to alcohol. Juice, fizzy drinks. This helps to keep your urine less acidic, such irritating the bladder to cause you to have more symptoms of going to the toilet frequently, urgently. Smoking is not healthy for you. Stop smoking. Pelvic floor exercises are vital for men too. It's not only for women. It helps in strengthening the muscles that help support your bladder, as this helps control your urine frequency and urgency. And this can significantly improve and reduce dribbling after you think you are finished weeing. The fear of becoming sterile or having erectile dysfunction. Some say, if I have prostate cancer, my staff of office is finished. I feel I am no longer a man. My manhood is questioned. The real gist is, this is the biggest fear. But listen, finding it early is what actually saves your sex life. Most modern treatments are designed to help protect the nerves that makes your staff of office work. It is when you wait until the cancer has spread everywhere and gone out of the prostate that the treatment becomes much aggressive. So early detection is equal to more options to stay active and keep your staff of office functional. As Africans, we are highly spiritual. So I hear some people send some messages to me and say they believe cancer is a spiritual attack. My village people are at work. I am a Christian and I believe in prayers as well. But the real gist is, no, sir. This is biology, not juju. As a man gets older, his prostate gets bigger. And the bigger the prostate, the higher the level of PSA produced by the prostate. Sometimes the cells just start misbehaving and expanding its territory unnecessarily, like Nigerian landlord. So don't spend 6 months in a prayer house drinking agbo. That's herbal concussion, while the cancer is growing and spreading to other glands and other areas. Pray, yes, but see your healthcare provider as well. God provided the wisdom for treatments and for PSA screening for us to use. So please make use of this. The prostate biopsy fear. Some say the prostate biopsy needle will spread the cancer. And I will tell you this. This is an old wives' tale. The biopsy is a controlled medical procedure. It's the only way to name the enemy. And what is the enemy? The cancer. The cancer is the enemy to the prostate cells. And how do we do this? We view this under the microscope. When we name the enemy, we can then attack the enemy. So the needle does not spread the disease. It just brings back the evidences we need to save your life. We have a lot of mistrust questions. Comments like, why are they pushing this so hard on black men significantly? You don't have to worry about that, because I have an answer to that as well. Papa Shidi, I would lie for you. I don't feel lie for you. You be my brother. Nobody they shift anything on top black men. We are looking at data. As a prostate specialist nurse practitioner, we focus on data. And the data talk say people wey dey our community, they get higher risk. That is, data shows our community is being hit hardest. And we are 2 times more likely to be diagnosed of prostate cancer. So here to make sure we have the same life-saving information as everyone else has. Now the soup be this o. The soup wey I tell una say I don dey cook since, wey we don dey discuss about. So like I said, let's trade toughing it out for checking it out. It's time for us to have a cultural shift as Black men. So on the next episode of this our tea time chat, we are going to be talking about prostate cancer treatment options. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow and share with all your loved ones, and comment on the comment section to engage. Don't forget our puzzle. After watching this video, where do you think I am from? What's the name of that soup called? The soup I just made? If you are worried about any question, or you have further questions to ask, or further misconceptions you've heard concerning prostate cancer, there's going to be an email address that's going to come up on the screen. Please send your inquiries to this email address. I will be signposting you to appropriate places where you can get help. See you on our next episode. I remain Sinat, your favorite prostate specialist urology nurse practitioner. And thank you for joining me on this episode of Cooking, while we are discussing about the misconceptions and the facts about prostate health and prostate cancer. Bye. See you on our next episode.